All right, good morning, great morning to you. Today is November the 3rd, and this makes day 3 of my new found eating habit that I am developing and forming, and I am trying something. And we're gonna see how it works, okay? I always gotta have good lips. My wife is always talking about how crazy dry my lips are. So, this is day 3, and I must say, waking up, it has been the probably the most challenging because I'm having cravings like crazy. And for those who don't know, I went to the doctor a couple weeks back. Blood pressure crazy high. I mean, I don't even want to tell y'all how high it was. Went back a week later for a follow-up. Cholesterol check was crazy high. So I decided I kind of like living, and at the rate I was going, it was going to send me to an early grave. I'm the kind of guy, I've always kind of eaten what I wanted to eat. Those my guns, good Lord. I always kind of just ate what I wanted to eat. My mother-in-law calls me a foodie, and I love sweets. Okay, so and I started a couple days before October ran out, but I'm saying my official date was November 1st because this is just a new way of life for me. And for my younger viewers, when you're 20s and 30s, you're not affected by too much of anything, Now, when I was 19, I was diagnosed with hypertension when I was in the Navy. And, I never thought anything about it. Well, I'm not going to say I never thought anything about it. Every now and then I would check my BP. It would be elevated. And I can make a few changes and get it down to a comfortable level for me. But I cannot remember a time when I was like 120 over 80 consistently. Well, yeah, I can. Yeah, for a few years I was right in that level because I was exercising a lot more. Gotten older, I've gone past 40. Oh my goodness. And it's like my whole body has just changed. I mean, it's done a 180 where I could, I got banged up at work. It's been several months ago. And I had, I can't remember what I dropped on my leg. But it wasn't, it wasn't anything, it wasn't like a ladder. I mean, I think it might have been like a globe for a light fixture. And I dropped that thing on my leg, and I tell you the truth, for 2, maybe 3 weeks, my leg had a bruise on it. You couldn't see it, but I could feel it. And I was like, man, I remember a time when I was younger, I dropped something on my leg, I wouldn't even, I would barely feel it. Now, I do minor things, and I'm always very careful about what I do now, because as you get older and as you realize that your body is changing, you can't move as fast as you once did. Your mind says that you can, but your body is like, no, we don't move that fast anymore. And saying all that, I'm telling you this. And, when I used to hear things like this when I was in my 20s and 30s, it would just go right over my head. But I want you to understand that as you start to get older, and some people, they hit it at 40, some people hit it at 50, definitely people hit it at 60. You gotta really start watching what you're eating. And I'm sorry about all the shaking. I got this, I was watching my video yesterday that I did, and I apologize for the vibrating. It's nothing I can do about it. It's just the roads. But you gotta really start watching what you eat, watching your sodium intake, and keep an eye on your cholesterol levels. I mean, it's just, once you get older, it's just something you gotta start worrying. Not really worrying about, but you gotta keep an eye on. I don't like to say worry too much because that's just, in my book, that's a bad word. So starting November 1st, I have adopted And I guess it's more of a Daniel fast than a raw plant-based food diet, which is what I'm trying to lean and move toward. But you guys gotta understand, I am a hamburger, chicken, I wouldn't even say fish and pork. I stopped eating pork. I probably, where I used to eat like maybe pork 2 or 3 times a week, I might eat a piece of pork, something like, y'all didn't see that. These 2 knuckleheads were standing on the side of the road, and right as I'm getting ready to pass, they decided they want to step off the curb. And you know what I didn't do? I did not swerve. Anyway, I digress. Pork. I had stopped eating, I think the only thing I would eat as far as pork is concerned is like bacon, which, if you like bacon, that's really not good. Oh my God. Just do some research on bacon. Sausage, I love. Hot dogs, oh my goodness. But I only eat, I would only eat all beef, Frank's hot dogs. I love Nathan. I love Hebrew National. Lord have mercy. I love going out there, firing up the grill and throwing me a steak back there. But what I'm doing over the next 21 days, I am trying to do a total body reset. And I am eating, I'm trying to eat whole grains, no meat at all, and trying to eat no dairy, because I love cheese, love pizza. See, everything I love to eat is like terrible. So, for breakfast, and I find myself eating this diet. I'm eating all day constantly. I mean, consistently. So I went by Trader Joe's yesterday, and I picked up these. I don't even like Pop-Tarts. They call these toaster pastries, and they're pumpkin flavored. They're organic. And I was reading on the package a while ago, and it was like, contains wheat and milk. Oh, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm trying to stay away from dairy. But that was really good. So I'm gonna eat. I ate that. I ate 2 of those. They come 2 in a package. I'm gonna eat me a banana. For lunch, I have an apple and some carrots. And and I'm snacking on carrots all day. So I'm doing that. And for dinner last night, oh gosh, this was a terrible, horrible combination. And like I told you, I'm trying to get there. I was so hungry when I got home, I had to eat something. So I fixed me some spinach. And for those of you who are down south, you probably recognize Harmony. We call it Harmony in Texas. But I fixed that, but I didn't fix them separately. I fixed them together. Oh my God. Don't ever do that in your life. Don't do that to yourself. I ate it, but I'm telling you that it wasn't bad. It just wasn't good. I mean, yeah, it was almost horrible. And I love spinach and I love broccoli, so that's not a big change for me. I can eat spinach, I can eat broccoli, and I found something that I really like, and that's a brown rice, whole grain rice, like a bowl from Chipotle, whole grain rice, some black beans, lettuce, what else? Pico de Bat. I can't say it. Pico. And the corn. I stopped by Chipotle's and got that the other day, which I think is pretty healthy. I don't know what the sodium content was or is, but that's something I could do. I can do that. So I guess I'm doing these videos to not only encourage you guys, but also to encourage myself, because I'm gonna tell you, when you used to just doing what you want, because and when you start trying to eat right or better. Now I'm about to be on Western Branch for those of you that are in the 7 cities. Now I'm just gonna call out the names of the food places that I see as I'm passing. Okay, you ready? Wendy's. That's the first one. Harris Teeter. Because you can go in there and get pizza. You can go in there and get sandwiches. They make sandwiches to order. It's a little seafood place. I know it's a Little Caesars right here because I stop here all the time to get pizza. Subway. It's an ABC store for those who are interested. Hardee's. What's that? 4 already I've named? I haven't even gone a mile. Okay? Aldi, CVS. I mean, because everywhere you can go in and get snacks. You guys do realize that, right? You can stop over here to Exxon gas station and get, food. Food is everywhere, but nutrition is not. That's the sad part. And we as Americans are eating a Western diet. We eat a lot of calories, but there are a lot of wasted calories. And I want you guys to watch a documentary on Netflix called Forks Over Knives. You watch that, especially if you have any kind of health challenges. You're dealing with hypertension, you're dealing with diabetes, you're dealing with cholesterol, heart attacks, strokes, cancer even. Watch that documentary and hopefully it'll impress upon you like it did on me to make some changes. Now, what I ultimately would like to do, I would ultimately like to get to the point where I'm eating, 90, 95. I think a good goal for me would be 75%. I mean, because in the back of my mind, I'm like, I still gotta have some meat. Okay? I still gotta eat a steak every now and then. That's just me, y'all. But I'm trying to, here's a Food Lion. Something else over there, I really can't tell what it is. I mean, these are just food places. Another little grocery store back over here. I mean, I haven't even gone a mile now. What's that, 6, 7, 8? Oh, Popeyes. So, food is everywhere. Or what we consider food. But you want to start taking in nutrition as opposed to food. And that's what I'm finding out. And I have noticed, because 2 weeks ago I did my total body cleanse. And I know I lost some weight. I haven't been on the scales, but I feel lighter. My clothes are fitting better. Well, my clothes are starting to fit loose. I guess I gotten to be a chunky monkey. I haven't really started a strenuous workout regimen yet. I'm looking at this girl next to me. She got some kind of fast food with her cup she's sipping on. Poor thing. She look like she works at Wendy's. It's everywhere. And it's so, I'm not gonna say it's difficult. Well, it is. It is very difficult to try to eat a plant-based whole grain diet because it's so easy to pull into a drive-thru, order a number 1 with extra cheese, extra sauce, and just consume it. That is so easy, and it's cheap. And I always thought that it was more expensive to eat healthy. But looking at what I was spending on fast food and stopping at restaurants, I think I'm actually saving money because I'm going to the Whole Foods shops, picking up $20, $25 worth of stuff, and I'm eating on that, 4 or 5 days where I would spend $15-20 a day on fast food. So it's really, and then looking at the health, benefits of eating right. I filled some prescriptions, and I couldn't believe, the cost of it, and not to mention just my co-pays for going to the doctor. So anyway, I am at work right now. I'm driving like crazy, but I will keep you guys abreast of what's going on. And in the meantime, just keep following, subscribe. Thank you guys, and I'll talk with you later.